What's up, everybody? This is Battlefield Joe 97 here, and I'm going to be giving you my review and my honest thoughts and opinion on Microsoft's latest E3 conference of 2013. Now, before I say my thoughts and opinions, I wanted to get this out of the way. Like, last year out of E3, it was like a week later after all the conferences from EA, Ubisoft, Nintendo, Sony, and Microsoft. I, was doing these videos separate, but I didn't get enough time to finish all of them, so I had to make like a complete video of it, and so it was like my E3 of 2012 sort of review out of it. But this year I wanted to at least do separate videos on each conference and each of the bulletin points of like good, bad, or ugly of each of those things. And second of all, throughout these videos as of this year, I'm not gonna be organized out of the information that was like from the conference, like what was first released, what was second and third. I'm just gonna go all over the place, and I put my thoughts out if it's bad, good, or ugly. So for how it is, let's go with the first information that Microsoft revealed for the Xbox Done. I'm just gonna call it the Xbox Done because it really is. So for how it is, this might be the bad or ugly. For how it is, the console is cost to be about $499 US. Now, you may ask yourself, why is that a bad thing, Battlefield Joe? I mean, it's no PS3 where it was $599 US that Kazariah announced like he was Moses through the purge of the Red Sea, and like, whoa, the water comes in, oh, the audience comes in through. The reason why the Xbox Done's price of $499 US is bad because of one thing: the PlayStation 4. The PlayStation 4 is cost about $399 US, and when you look at it, when you compare and contrast Xbox Done to PS4, the PS4 has better specs, even though it's a little bit better in the specs wise, but even then it still is. It's Sony's philosophy of the focuses of games, treating indie developers like fucking human beings, and unlike pawns and of their entertainment sort of software that Microsoft has done with the Xbox brand as of lately. And not focusing too much on the media, even though there was a little bit of media that I will discuss about on the Sony video. So, yeah, and also you still need to pay for Xbox Live and all the other bullshits like the confirmed DRM restriction, the used games, the 24-hour checkup, and all that other bullshit that I said out of 2 Xbox Done videos that I done that you should watch. And also, here's another reminder. Thank you, Blackbuster Show. Fuck it, I'm calling you the original Blackbuster critic. Thank you so much for making my video a response to your video. And let's spread the rumors. No, not spread the rumors. Let's spread the hate. Let's spread the bullshit of what the Xbox Done is. Might be a broken record, but fuck it, I'm gonna go there. If I can. So anyhow, it's gonna launch in November as well, but hey, who gives a crap? PS4 for the win. So anyhow, yeah, we already know there was going to be another Halo game, so Halo 5, and, expect your Halo TV series that it's only going to be exclusive to Xbox One. Now, the one thing that I liked, what they announced at the conference, that should have been done from the beginning of Xbox Live, was the Microsoft point system eradicated. Once the console of Xbox Done launches, Microsoft's hated Microsoft points will be discontinued throughout all platforms of 360, and we'll introduce the Xbox One. So no more of that bullshit 300 to 500 Microsoft points, and then you have specific prices out of whatever the fuck it may be out of their store. Then you have like 50 Microsoft points left, which I'm still trying to find pieces of so I can buy to get rid of it, so I can put 500 more Microsoft points in. It's a fucking hassle. So thank God they got rid of the Microsoft points. So that's at least the good. I don't know about the Halo. It's maybe good. And the Xbox One exclusive, which I will bullshit on for you people, is Titanfall from Respawn Entertainment, the same developers who made the good Call of Duty games before, Activision wanted to shit it on much further and further and further, just for the corporation greed. And all that other kind of shit. But there is bullshit into what these executives said into the conference where it was an Xbox One exclusive. It's not an Xbox One exclusive. You can get Titanfall for Xbox 360 and on PC. Now granted, I don't know if they're gonna have some bullshit Windows Game Live, which I'm gonna fucking choke anyone at Microsoft if they're gonna do that shit. Because, I want to at least play Titanfall if it's on PC. And if it has Windows for Live, I'll get it for 360 in some of those cases. So, but how it is, my thoughts on the Titanfall sort of reveal, I liked it. Now granted, it looks like Call of Duty and Halo 4 if it made a baby, but made it much more enjoyable from what I've seen out of it. Especially from the Titans, they look awesome to go out of. So yeah, Respawn Entertainment, you got a consumer. I don't know what platform it may be, but if you fucking put Windows games live on PC, I'm gonna choke any one of you or any of the Microsoft executives that wanted it. So anyhow, so that may be a good Titanfall. The second game that I wanted to talk is Rise, Son of Rome from Crytek. And from what it is, I'm not gonna lie here, when I saw Rise, Son of Rome, through like video bits out of Revision 3 games, it looks really good. I don't know, I really like the aesthetics of Roman and Greek sort of mythology and, the culture surrounding those two, places, the Greek and Rome. I can't even really think straight throughout it all. I just love the sort of aesthetics from, Rise, Son of Rome. But the one thing that ruined Rise, Son of Rome the most was the QTEs, the QuickTime effects. My fucking god. I don't know if this is throughout the entire game, if it really is linear. If it really is linear and does the exact same bullshit out of doing fatality-like moves out of your enemies doing the same thing over and over and over again. It might be even more repetitive than God of War, or any of the other God of War clones it may be, but hey, it's the bad, it's in the middle. Remember, the good, the bad, and the ugly. The bad is the middle. The ugly is the worst, and the good is the good. So, the Rise, Son of Rome is the bad. Now, the other games that they showed. Dark Souls 2 looks really nice. I hope they don't fuck this up, because, one of the executives of Dark Souls 2 would be guns a-blazing, that we're going to cater, or we're going to get the Skyrim audience, which is fucking bullshit. But I hope they don't fuck Dark Souls 2 up. Forza 5, don't really care about Forza Motorsport, but one thing that I caught up with, one of the executives, or one of the designers said about Forza Motorsport 5, was that when you're using the cloud, you can tell the AI, you can program the AI within the game by using your voice commands through the Kinect 2.0 HAL 9000. I'm still calling it by that. Even though it may not, record your every movement, which they still find bullshit on because it's Microsoft. For how it is, you get to program the AI to do whatever the hell you want, and when you're not playing the game, the AI that you program with will compete with other players online as well, and will give you experience points. So basically, the game plays for you in some of those cases without even playing the game at all. So thank you, Microsoft! You made a racing game easier! Hope it's not like that. Anyhow, D4 looks interesting, looks really nice, out of those indie titles that Microsoft is showing off, even though the PlayStation and even Nintendo themselves are far more better for indie developers to go to, instead of indie developers getting hauled by the balls for Microsoft and their fucking restrictive bullshit. Next is Quantum Break, a game from Remedy Entertainment, the same guys who made the Max Payne games 1 and 2 and Alan Wake. Wait, let me get it. Favorite game of all time. It may not be in the top 10, but favorite might be around the 20. But the one thing that I still cannot get out of Quantum Break is, what the hell is this game? Is it a shooter? Is it like a adventure game? I mean, I'm intrigued by what was the trailer that they showed. Like I think the protagonist of the game sort of like stopped time. It's not like bullet time or whatever, but freezes time automatically. And then when he touched this lady who was like almost gonna get killed by the explosion or glass shattering, he sort of got her out of this stop time movement. And if she let go of him, they will go over and kill her. But still, I can't even know what the fuck this game is. So, Remedy, please, would you give us some kind of genre description out of it is? And also, from how they were explaining out of the conference, it was like the ultimate like television experience of changing what it is. So like whatever your decisions are in the game, they will significantly change what the TV show of Quantum Break is, which you can go in the description below that I put the article of mine in Stacker.com if you want to learn more. This was before the E3 conference, but they said this before. So how it is, give me more info of what the game is, and maybe I can consider looking over it. And the first game that I think they showed at the conference was Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. And for how it is, I'm not gonna lie, I literally was like, holy shit! Holy shit! I mean, like, when, joking aside, Red Dead Redemption looks exactly like Red Dead Redemption. Maybe even better with the graphic-wise, but holy shit, it looked incredible out of the gameplay that they showed out of it. Because I thought they were just running it on PC, but holy fucking shit, that was amazing. And if this looks amazing on Xbox One, it'll look even more amazing on PlayStation 4. Kojima, do not fuck with the PlayStation fans. Because they're going to fucking murder you. That's a plus. Plus. Anyhow. And Battlefield 4, this is the most funniest shit of them all. I'm trying to remember what it was. So, okay. One of the developers of Battlefield 4 was going to showcase, like, the Xbox One version of it on stage. But, the funny thing about it, he didn't get to show any one of us the Xbox One version of Battlefield 4. He had technical difficulties, and some of the audience members were just laughing their fucking asses off, and then the asshole on stage, the developer, was like, shut up, in some of those cases. So, for how it is, they couldn't connect to the internet or the clouds to run Battlefield 4 on the Xbox One. So, what did they do? Use PC version. Hey, they might as well show it because, most Battlefield players are just going to get it on PC anyway. And only, like, minority of console gamers are going to get it on PS3, 360, which will be even significantly downgraded than what PS4 and Xbox One would be. So, that's one thing. So that'll be a hilarious sort of E3 fail moment to remember. Another one was Crimson Dragon, which was, like, the trailer of Crimson Dragon did not have any sound whatsoever. And then the Twitter comments came along of how serene the dragon was throughout. No sound at all. But I'm intrigued. I sort of like the Panzer Dragoon game on Xbox. The original Xbox that I played back in elementary school. So, how it is. Funny little fail. No sound at all in the trailer, so Xbox off sound or whatever the fuck it may be. And then the Killer Instinct reboot. Oh, wait, let me go with it. Holy shit, Killer Instinct! Killer Instinct on the Xbox One. Holy shit. Jago. Killer Instinct. That is the fucking grand shit. But you know what? All that excitement that I showed for Killer Instinct a few seconds ago will be diminished because let me give you some bad news, people. It's a free-to-play game, and you only have Jago to play. Yes, you can only play Jago. One fucking character in a fighting game. Every single character in that game, except for Jago, you have to pay with real money. What? What? That was one thing, Microsoft. One fucking thing. You could have gotten me to at least stomach my consumer rights so that I can give it all away to you into fucking my asshole for Killer Instinct. But no, you just had to make it a free-to-play game. You had to have one character only, Jago, pay every other character, and you had to have the developers who made fucking G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra. I'm not fucking joking. Search it up, research what it is, and you're gonna find it out. And their track record was piss fucking poor. So for how it is, Killer Instincts is so no more excitement for that. And also, when they were demonstrating Killer Instincts, this lady who was playing it, and this guy who was playing it as well for 2 players, it was so fucking cringeworthy and scripted that everyone who watched that conference, from what I experienced, were just like face palming or just laughing uncontrollably of, yeah, it was so awkward and stupid. Now, second exclusive that I wanted to elite that I'm intrigued about is the next Dead Rising game from Capcom, Dead Rising 3. Now, let me put a negative over here. Dead Rising 3 almost looks like a brownish fucking zombie game. Where is the dark comedy aesthetics of Dead Rising? At least give me a bright white area, because at least I had a bright white area in the mall with Frank West. At least I had some kind of not brownish shit out of Fortune City in Dead Rising 2. Okay? Why the hell is it so fucking brownish and gray out of it? Now, the amount of zombies on screen out of Dead Rising 3 was really impressive, and I was jaw-dropped. And for how it is, you can combine your weapons even faster without even going to some mechanic room as in Dead Rising 2. So that's at least a positive. But the one thing that I did cringe-worth on was the SmartGlass integration. Hell, SmartGlass integration, I cringe-worth upon tremendous when they were just forcing it and forcing it into the conference itself. Like, in Dead Rising 3, if you have a SmartGlass app on your iPhone, your Windows 8, your Android, you can basically, like, tap whatever the fuck it may be on screen and summon an airstrike to defeat the zombies. You know, it's kind of gimmicky. And, you know, many people say that SmartGlass on 360 definitely defeats the Wii U's purpose. No, it doesn't, you idiots. No, it doesn't. Because you know why? Because the integration of looking down on the Wii U gamepad is together in one. Why the fuck does Microsoft think that I have to go in my iPad, go into SmartGlass app, and look up stats, do whatever kind of extra shit to enhance the gameplay of mine on my television? If you would have integrated it on 360 controller or on the TV for how much you want to multitask throughout the fucking Kinect 2.0 HAL 9000, you could have done that shit. It's like, that fuck, why do I need to still use the app? Why not integrate SmartGlass in the system itself? Why not do that? That's at least something that I never thought of, or whatever the heck may be. And this is like in the bad category in the middle, is the next model Xbox 360, which takes its cues from the Xbox One. Looks kind of ugly. But oh well, I have a Slim anyway. No Red Ring of Death so far. That's a positive. So, yeah, that was everything that I could think of. Now, wait, Insomniac's game, what was this? Sunset Driver, whatever the fuck, Sunset whatever. It looks like it was TF2, Mirror's Edge. I can't think of anything else. TF2, Mirror's Edge, and whatever kind of shooter that you could think of to go for. So, for how it is, my rating out of the Xbox Microsoft E3 2013 press conference, it wasn't a bad conference per se. It wasn't worse. Okay, no wait, I forgot one last detail. Project Spark. Project Spark is another cool thing that I loved when they showcased in the conference. It was basically like Little Big Planet if it was like the game maker that Square Enix Core Online has, if any of you played that in Square Enix Core Online service. Where you can basically make up any shit that you can think of by saying it in Kinect 2.0 HAL 9000 or use your controller, or use gimmicky SmartGlass technology on your iPad or iPhone or Android or Windows 8, whatever it may be. And you know, it was a fun little thing, except I was cringeworthy most of the time when he was going, "Let's rock and roll!" when he had like his rock pet.